welcome to another edition of Chaffee Break. My name is always Maxwell, and today's video is from the user Lert. That's Lert, and he's driving the Pz.1 Ausf. Now, I know the Pz.1 Ausf isn't technically a scout tank, as it doesn't have the same matchmaking as the other scouts, and especially because it's only tier 3, this thing will only get matched up to tier 5. But this is a very special tank and a very special replay. You all know Lert from very active on the North American forums, and was also the guy who sent in that amazing double kill with the KV2 in order to win a match that had technically already been won by the opposition. And if you've played the game recently, you know what a ridiculous tank the Pz.1 is. In fact, every time that I use it, I am amazed that it still hasn't been banned yet. So I just wanted to bring you a quick replay from the Pz.1, as this was the best that I had received. This is even better than any of the games that I've played. So, on to the game itself. So he's just going to take a very advanced position on the far right hand flank, going to sit up on the hill and try and pick somebody off. Spots out a T26, but it looks like he's pretty safe behind the rock there. But this T46 unfortunately isn't, so he lets rip and takes him out, and then reloads his shell canister. As you see, the way that these guys' health just disappears, it's almost like they've just been set on fire. The health just kind of melts away. And as you saw, they spotted out a, was that a T2 medium tank? Wasn't really paying attention. It was an M2 light tank. But he's looking in the wrong direction, doesn't realise that Lert's coming up behind him, and just going to punish him. Wow, absolutely amazing there. Taking him down all the way down to 8 hit points. A little unfortunate that he couldn't seal the deal and get the kill there, but as this gun has really pathetic penetration, but still able to take almost all of his hit points off there. Again, just like the guy had been set on fire. Absolutely nothing he could do. It's actually quite funny using this tank when you go up against people. When you pull that trigger, you just watch them panic. And they finally managed to pick up the kill, and the artillery's already starting to fall here, trying to pick them off and get an easy kill. As you can see, the allied team's just kind of arranging themselves in a long defensive line there, not really pushing too far forward and not letting anybody get past. Spots out a Panzer 38 there. Panzer 38 wipes out his track, but if he doesn't do a runner, this is going to be curtains. As you can see, just sits there, stubbornly refusing to leave, and gets all of his hit points absolutely removed there. So if you come up against the Pz.1 and you don't kill it in one shot, and you've got pretty weak armor, the best advice is just to run the shit away. Spots out the UC2 pounder there, gets hit in the track again, and then takes off all of his points, all of his hit points. Cruiser 3 comes around the corner, luckily managed to just repair his track in time and get away. Cruiser 3 really should, for some reason again, just stubbornly sits there and refuses to run away until it's totally too late. So if you start getting hit by this thing, the best idea is just to run away, because it's able to shred all of your hit points very, very quickly if you don't have enough armor. So that looks like it's the whole right flank totally sewn up. It looks like he's picked up a T46 here, who has a slightly more conventional cannon and is able to finish people off and provide some good backup to Lert and his Pz.1 here. Because this tank's only tier 3, I would recommend that anybody who wants to have fun, just go out and buy one of these things. You will not be disappointed. Spots a Panzerjäger 1 there. Gonna set him on fire as well. Just removes his hit points there with one click. Just able to pummel him from 100 to 0 there with a single click. So yeah, because it's only tier 3, it's pretty cheap to research, it's very cheap to buy. Once you get the top tiered gun, the 7.92mm Mauser, this thing is just an absolute beast. So spots out the last tank of the match here, the Bison. Sits there, he's not going to be able to do anything about it. He fades into the fog of war, but he knows where he is, and he knows he hasn't got the speed to get away, so just keeps pounding away and is able to pick up the last kill of the match. So that was 7 kills for Lert, driving the Pz.1 Ausf there. If you want to see the end plates, then just stick around, they will be after this game. So absolutely brilliant replay there, showing what a ridiculous tank this thing is and how effective it can be when it is the top tier tank. So thanks very much for sending that replay in. Thank you to you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.